And welcome back again to the basketball arena here at London 2012 for the third match of the day. This is a men's wheelchair basketball preliminary Group B game between Japan and Germany. And there's a real contrast in form between these two sides. Remember, 6 teams in each group, and the top 4 in every group qualify for the quarterfinals. It's a straight knockout after that. Germany looking very good value to go through. 2 wins from their 2 games. But for the Japanese, they've played 2 and they have lost them both. 78-53 to Poland, 68-53 to Canada. Japan in the predominantly white kits, Germany in black. Fuji, Tokarin, Kozai, Shiramaru and Fujimoto are the 5 who start for Japan. Gundet, Binek, Volk, Haller and Burma for the Germans. They have won the tip-off, so we're in the first quarter, and the Germans in possession, and already one of them takes a tumble. Immediately rights himself, and that's a terrific opening score from Thomas Boehmer. And Germany have the lead inside the opening 20 seconds. Mention those Japanese defeats as they get back on level terms at 2 apiece. The German wins, well, famously in what was a terrific match. Didn't go the way of the host nation, Great Britain. They beat Great Britain after extra time. 77-72 it was. I think it was 66 apiece at the end of the 40 minutes. And they've also beaten Colombia by 59 points to 46. Well, they will reach the quarterfinals, the Germans, if they win this match. 2-2 in the early stages. Haller making the contact there with Shiramaru. As you can see, after the previous match involving Great Britain's women, quite a lot of the spectators have left this arena now, as Japan have the opportunity to take an early lead. Fumiaki Shiramaru with a couple of free throws. Seeing a very early change there for Germany. You can see that Dirk Kohler has come on, a 4.0 classification player. And this is Shiramaru, 3.5 classification player. The lower the classification, for those of you unaware, they go right down to 1.0, as high as 4.5. The lower the classification, then the greater the disability. And 2 out of 2. Sharp shooting from Fumiaki Shiramaru, and that has put Japan into a surprise early lead, but a long way to go. 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. And 4 all. We've got about 80 seconds on the clock only, so the restart from the Japanese. Fujimoto, the long ball down court over the halfway line. This is Hiroaki Kozai. And the 24-year-old shoots and scores. 6 points to 4 from Japan. And the Germans try to respond, but they have a miss. Japan at the moment at 100%. 2 out of 2 in open play, 2 out of 2 in free throws. That's their 6 points. Germany at just 50%, and that's a superb basket. 8-4, they stretch their lead. That was Fujimoto. And again, a German player was on the floor, Andre Binek. Lots of loft on that. Didn't touch the side, straight through the middle. At the restart, it's the German ball. Binek looks to his right and finds Thomas Baumer, and he makes no mistake there. Now Japan with an opportunity to clear their lines. Infringement by Binek, so Japan have the ball back with Kozai. That's a superb pass, and the first miss from the Japanese. And the Germans come straight back down the court with Boma, and they've got a two-man spare at the far end of the ring. Kohler will try again, and eventually, third time lucky for the Germans, ties the scores up at 8 apiece. A little too firm that from Kozai. Bangs against the backboard. Haller with the pass to Andre Binek. Score remains at 8 apiece, but free throws coming up for Germany. Oh, my apologies, not free throws, just the restart for Germany. This is Haller. Haller finds Binek again. Binek almost made that. On the rebound, another miss, this time from Thomas Baumer. And now Japan with Kozai. I think there was an infringement there from Baumer. Kozai for 3. Superb shooting from the big number 7, Hiroaki Kozai, 3.5 classification athlete, the 24-year-old. Firing a 3-pointer there. Germany then to restart, trailing by 3 at the moment. Was with Haller, the German player down, and Haller off the backboard drops in. So just 1 point in it as we approach the halfway point in this first period. Shot from Suzuki. Bounced twice on the rim, but now Germany are starting to force the pace a little. Kohler with the basket gives Germany the lead. 12-11, narrow advantage. Interestingly, Germany in one of their games against Colombia were absolutely cruising at the halfway stage, 38-14, so they were leading by 22. In the end, they only won by 13, really eased off in the second half of the contest. Of support, you can see all the Japanese, big Japanese community in the English capital of London. Suspect that is local support. Here's Kohler with the free throw to add to the two. He couldn't do so. And Kozai over the top. Japan over halfway now with Suzuki. Suzuki looking for a little bit of support, finds that in the shape of Fuji. Kozai, who's certainly got an eye for the basket. We've already seen that. They're in danger of being timed out here, but eventually they get the shot away. It still doesn't make any difference. They have missed. It's Suzuki taking a tumble. The Germans don't wait, though. Forward they go. Free throws for Germany. These wheelchairs, by the way, they can cost up to £3,500, and apparently, because of the damage that is done in playing this contact sport, wheelchair basketball, as Thomas Baumer converts the first three free throw. Some of them only last 6 months or so. So it can be an expensive business as Germany stretch their lead to 3, courtesy of those 2 successful free throws. Kozai for Japan. And the space there. And Miyajima, another reserve on to change to the starting lineup. He manages to convert. There's 2 men on the floor now. Germany leading 14-13. That was a bit of a sandwich, wasn't it? It wasn't the best of passes, but Japan still in possession. Fujimoto, the man who wanted it, and the man who has it, Hiroaki Kozai. 5 seconds, got to get the shot in. Close but not close enough, and still they trail by a point here to the Germans. Burma gives the ball, or gave the ball, I should say, to Binek, but his miss means that Japan can go down the court. Akimasa Suzuki in 3-point range. Japan already have 1 3-pointer from this man, Kozai. That's very neat teamwork. Takes their time, and they're back in the lead now, thanks to the number 4 captain Shingo Fuji. The Japan have the slenderest of leads with 2.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Burma finds Haller. Kind rebound for the Germans. Haller and out to the far side to Binek. Haller has it back again. Once more, it's Binek. Very congested. And yet again, it's a miss. And it will be a Japanese ball, despite the fact that Burma has gone over onto the court. First free throw missed by Kozai. Can he improve this time? Yes, he can. Japan now with a 2-point lead. 16-14, 97 seconds remain. We're still only in the first quarter. From a long way out there from the Germans, but Kozai gets the ball out to Fujimoto. That pass did not go where it was intended. Binek moves forward. It was Takairin who came across. Change of wheel required as a result of that collision. Well, that was a chance there for Kozai to stretch the Japanese lead. It's an opportunity that was passed up, and we have another collision and more men on the deck. And it's Suzuki who is down. 51.9 seconds. Clock stop. That's all that remains of this opening quarter. So the reinforcements arrive for the Germans. Magenheim, Sebastian Magenheim and Dirk Passewan. And the number 11 Passewan was the man who did a great deal of damage to the cause of the host nation in one of Germany's previous games. Really proved to be the difference. There he is, Dirk Passewan. 19 points. Fujimoto will be disappointed that he didn't extend the Japanese lead there as we close in on the end of this first quarter, because that was a really good opportunity. And now Matthias Heimbach, who is on, finds Sebastian Magenheim, another reserve who has taken to the court, but Germany, there's a couple of men go to ground again. That referee just brings a halt to things while Shingo Fuji gets back into his chair. Well, it's Matthias Heimbach racing across the court. You saw there to stop Takairin getting onto the ball. It's Fuji who will restart. Finds Kozai. Excellent shooting again from Kozai, and only 5 seconds on the board. So Germany, the clock has beaten them there. This one's hurled downfield, and that was a very good quarter indeed for the unfancied Japanese, who have lost 2 from 2. Germany have won 2 from 2. The Germans, previous game against Colombia, started out very brightly, won the game convincingly in fairness, but they did fade. But they're going to have to respond to being 4 points down after 10 minutes, after quarter of this contest, of this match. 18-14, Japan lead. So second quarter about to start. The two coaches, Yoshiaki Iwasa of Japan, who you just saw there, and Nikolai Zeltinger, the German coach, have had their say, albeit briefly. Japanese then to restart. This is the second quarter of this men's Group B match. Japan played 2, lost 2. Lead Germany played 2, won 2. And they now lead by 6 points, 20 points to 14. After that latest score from Shingo Fuji. Burma gives the ball to Pasawan and then out to Magenheim, but his shot bounces off the rim, and an opportunity for Hiroaki Kozai to cross halfway. He's got support arriving. Fuji is there, takes the three-point attempt. He was outside the circle there, the three-point circle, so that really would have perhaps put the cat among the pigeons. And then the shot comes in from the Germans, and yet again it is off target, and they're shooting just at 33% 38% at the moment. Apologies, right first time, 33%. The Japanese are shooting at 50%, and hence they have the lead. Germany with just as many, if not more in fact, opportunities, 4 more opportunities from open play. But too many of them have been off target. Kozai finds Fujimoto, and Fujimoto back off the rim, so Pasawan. This is halfway for the Germans. Burma, Magenheim, Pasawan. Lovely play from Germany, and all rounded off very coolly indeed by Matthias Heimberg. Japanese lead again cut to 4 points, as it was at the end of the first quarter. Played just over 2 minutes in this second quarter. Fujimoto misses that one. Burma clears up for the Germans. Magenheim finds Burma again. Now it's Pasawan, and this is the number 7 Thomas Gundert who converts. Relatively simple chance, but they all have to be taken. Japan 20, Germany 18. Lovely pass that from Pasawan, presented the opportunity there to Thomas Gundert. Fujimoto's pass finds Kozai. Pasawan to Magenheim. This to level the scores, just stayed out. 2018, Japan still with this narrow advantage. We want to get the ball away there in heavy traffic. And now a shooting opportunity for the Japanese number 9, Akimaso Suzuki. But again, it's a chance that is not accepted. And Japan's strike rate just going down to 42% now, and Germany's has improved to 35%. But that was a bad mistake by the Germans. Here is an opportunity surely for Japan to add another 2 points, but it's missed again by Suzuki, and Germany down court very quickly. Play slowed up now by Magenheim, and Heinbach misses. Well, they didn't make as much of that as they could have done there, the Japanese. And still, their lead is a very slender one indeed. Japan 20, Germany 18. Pasiwan aiming to level the scores at 20 apiece. Well, that was a fine pass. It was well taken as well by Ryo Fujimoto. And the ball coming back off the rim. A couple of German substitutions taking place. And Japanese ones too. Almost at the halfway point of this second quarter, Pasiwan gets the ball to the German number 12, Sebastian Volk. Toyoshimo, that was, who took the tumble. Binek right into the side of Toyoshimo's wheelchair. That's a clear foul, so free throws to come here for the Japanese. Shooting at just 14% in this second period. Toyoshima to try again, and this time he makes the 1 point for the Japanese, who stretch their advantage to 3, 21-18. Burma finds Pasiwan, and Pasiwan passes up the opportunity to bring the Germans back to within 1 point of Japan. Those two Germans just collided there. Now Japan have it with Matsubushi. Germans pressing then, just over 4 minutes to go in this second period. Well, Germany will have another chance here. They'll make the most of that one. Volk finds Pasiwan, and this time absolutely no mistake. Very, very tight contest this. Japan 21, Germany 20. under 4 minutes to go until the break for half-time. Matsubuchi for the Japanese finds Kaoya. And out to the number 14, Nakazawa. He's missed, but Japan do have the ball back. Matsubuchi, and then a mistake from the Japanese, and this could let the Germans in here. Pasiwan, it's a good ball to Burma, but he's forced away from the basket, and Pasiwan tries an adventurous shot from a long way out, and Japan can now again attack with their number 13, Miyajima. Well, that was very, very athletic and very skillful indeed, and now the Germans with Burma going down the court. That's a super basket from Matthias Heimbach. There's extra points to come as well, potentially, as Germany hit the front, 22-21. Well, that was a superb German move, unquestionably. It's Nikolai Zeltinger, or it was. That is Yoshiaki Iwasa now, and his co-coach Shinpei Oikawa. So Japan 21, Germany 22. But these free throws to come, Matthias, or one free throw to come, Matthias Heimbach scored a superb two-pointer. Now Pasiwan with the rebound, he's missed, but Volk, third time lucky for the Germans there, and they stretch the advantage to 3. The Germans don't look too happy about that decision. Kozai and Fuji come back on court. This is Kozai using his wheelchair there to good effect, but then the shot was not successful. The Japanese get the ball back though. Pasewan called up for an infringement there. So restart to the Japanese. Kozai has it again. German starting to look pretty strong. This is Volk. They're still not shooting as well as they can. 33% in the first quarter, 31% in the second quarter. But that is a lot better than the Japanese, because 50% of their shots went in from open play, 17%. And that will have just dropped a little further with that miss. Down to 15% in this second quarter. Pasewan has it. And Pasewan, a little bit casual looking. It's great when it comes off, of course. 45.5 seconds remain in this second period. And the Japanese decide that it is time for another timeout, with Germany leading by 1 point. Germany 24, Japan 23. So opportunity here for the Japanese. Just what you want as a neutral, a close contest, but Kozai has missed. There's one more chance, this to tie the score at 24 apiece as we come towards the half-time break. And this time he makes no mistake. It's 24-24. Enjoyed by those Japanese supporters. 40 seconds remaining in this second period. So who will go in with the lead at half-time? Pasewan. That's the ball away to Sebastian Volk. Lovely ball. No question really of that being a foul. But the officials just wanted to check that no harm was done. Like Kozai. Turns the ball back to Captain Fuji. Back to Kozai. 14 seconds remain in this period. Again, we've got players gone to ground. This time it's Tetsuya Miyajima. There he was clearly taken out, so Miyajima. The opportunity for 2 points, one for each throw, of course. Just to put Japan into a 1-point lead, and he makes it 25-24 to the Japanese. And that is the end of the second quarter. Actually, no, it isn't. It's just another timeout that has been called. My apologies for that. 25-24, Japan lead. More technical advice from the respective coaches. They've done well in a sense, Japan, only to be losing this second quarter by 10 points to 7. Because their shooting has been poor. 50% in the first quarter, 15% in this second quarter. Germany's much more steady, 33% and 28%. So the Germans to restart, 14 seconds remaining. So a successful basket here. And that is a successful basket, would give the Germans the lead at the interval. That was superb from Dirk Passawan. 27-25. So it was a clever call that time out. So there we have it at half-time. Passawan with that superb basket. And that was excellent. An excellent way for the Germans to finish that second quarter. I mentioned it was only 10-7, but 13-7 for that three-pointer. And that gives Germany a 2-point lead at half-time. 18-14. Japan took the first quarter. 13-7. The Germans have taken the second. It's Japan 25, Germany 27 at the halfway stage. Join us in a little over 10 minutes for the second half of Japan-Germany from the basketball arena. Third quarter underway then here at the basketball arena. This men's Group B preliminary game, and what a tight match it is. Japan 25, Germany 27, and that's the way it stays after that attempt from Dirk Passawan. Rebounded back off the rim. Kozai for the Japanese. An opportunity to square it all up at 27 apiece, which they do. Toyoshima, the number 11, with that basket. And just a reminder, the form guide would certainly have indicated Germany as favourites for this group match. Played 2, won 2. Japan played 2, lost 2. 6 teams per group, so 5 matches. You play everybody once. Top 4 teams from the 2 groups go into the quarterfinals. It's a straightforward knockout from there. Masabuchi taking a tumble there. 27 all, then the scores deadlocked. Kozai so Tomomi Masabuchi with the free throws. One out of 1. Can he make it 2 out of 2? Trying to just set his radar. Oh, that's excellent shooting from Masabuchi. And Japan, who trailed by 2 at half-time, now lead by 2. They've made a bright start to this third quarter. Passawan with a very audacious attempt from the sideline. Very, very physical encounter, this one. Kozai in possession for the Japanese. Miss from Fujimoto. Again, he was impeded by Matthias Heimbach on this occasion, so Ryo Fujimoto with an opportunity now to extend the Japanese lead. They thought about it and eventually into the basket. Second free throw then for Fujimoto. And this time he misses. But they've turned this around since the interval. It's a 5-point swing. Passawan. It's a great basket from Dirk Passawan of Germany. 4.5 classification player. Back come Japan. Leading by just 1 now. Fuji again finds the number 15, Fujimoto. He misses. Germany come again with Burma, but Passawan can't accept that pass. I don't think it was the best of passes, to be honest. Masabuchi gives it to Toyoshima. And back to Kozai. Off target with that one. Pasiwan exchanges passes with Burma. A shot from a long way out. Germany retain possession with Burma. He's lost possession there. And the Japanese might have an advantage here. Can Kozai convert the basket? Well, he can't, but he does get the foul, draws the foul, and more free throws to come here for Hiroaki Kozai. Into the 4th minute of this 3rd quarter. Well, that was always just short of the basket from Kozai, so can't convert either of those 2 free throws. But the next best thing has the ball back, but they've missed again. Toyoshima couldn't convert that opportunity, and now trailing by just 1 point. Germany with Dirk Pasiwan. Pasiwan, that was a good ball back to Bjorn Lohmann, and Lohmann gives the Germans the lead, led by 2 at half-time, back in the lead by just 1. Japan are going to have to improve their conversion rate. Stick at 25% at the moment, the ball squirms loose, but Japan have it back. That was a brilliant interception from Pasiwan, and then a real contest for the ball. Japanese restart, 5:58 on the clock. Kozai again going for the 3-pointer. We saw him in the 1st quarter, the sensational basket from a long way out. Pasiwan gives the ball to Lohmann. Lohmann back to Pasiwan. Pasiwan shoots, but bounces back off the rim. Japan with the opportunity here, which they take. Well, it's ebbing and flowing is this game. Ryo Fujimoto. And it's now Japan who lead by 1. Well, that was really very athletic. Basket there from Fujimoto. So Germany with a double substitution. This is Volk. Volk finds Bienik. That was a great ball steal though there. And now Kozai has it over halfway for the Japanese side, who lead by 1. Kozai into the danger zone. They've missed from right under the basket there. It was Suzuki who missed. This is Bienik. Binek looks out to Haller on the far side. Haller with the short pass, but there's a miss there from Björn Lohman. And again, the Japanese on the counter. Kozai has it. Kozai needs a little bit of support. Arguably, he should have given it to the free man, who was Suzuki, a lot earlier in this move. They're going to have to get the shot away pretty quickly here. There's no time to delay, and they don't delay. Terrific from Captain Shingo Fuji. 34-31. Under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Haller tries the shot from distance. Bounced way back. Almost back to Haller, in fact. It's Kozai. They're under pressure here to get the shot in very quickly. In danger of being timed out. And a fine shot it was as well from Shingo Fuji that we saw before. And now there are free throws for Germany as a result of that foul on Sebastian Volk. Germany still trail by 3. They've kept the ball in the court, taking advantage of the rebound. Volk has it. Well, they've still got it. Haller. Binek. He couldn't convert the basket. Hand up in acknowledgement there from Hiroaki Kozai. Because we're going to have more free throws for Germany as a result of that foul. Germany here keeping the Japanese pressed in their own half of the court. Andre Binek has missed with the first free throw. Well, nothing doing with the second one either. So Kozai, that's good interchange play from the Japanese. This is Kozai, did that very well. Himself back into the court, and Japan extend their lead to 5. Ryo Fujimoto, and they're almost back there where they were in terms of their scoring percentage in the first quarter, that 50%. They're up to 44 now. Only 15% conversion, the Japanese, in that second quarter. At the end of the second quarter, they trailed by 2. They currently lead, though, by 5. So a 7-point turnaround so far in this third quarter. But that can be cut now because Sebastian Volk has free throws. In the third period, 5 free throws for Germany, and they haven't got one of them yet. Here we go with the 6th. No, it's 0 from 6. They have picked up the rebound, though. Volk, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Volk with a very short pass off the bottom of the basket from Kohler, and the Japanese have it back. Kozai just glides down the court, but the play has been brought back and the clock stopped at 2:33. Japan get us back underway. A bit of argument there between the two sides. That Kozai. Oh, well, it won't it? No, it won't. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 36-31. Super basket. Really good basket from Andrei Binek. Cuts the deficit to just 3. And Japan will restart with 2:11 on the clock. Suzuki against Fujimoto. We're in 3-point territory there, but now back inside the line. Kozai off the rim of the basket. And the lead is just 3. And the Germans finishing at the moment this third quarter very strongly. And there's another basket for the German number 12, Sebastian Volk. Well, it looks like it's going to go right to the wire, this match. 1:37 remaining in this third quarter. And timeout has been called. Japan then to get us back underway. Just a point in it. 90 seconds remain. There's still 1 point in it after that failed attempt from Satoshi Sato. The number 8 on his back, just on as a substitute. This is Haller. 75 seconds to go. The German number 8, Andrei Binek, trying to force his way through. Getting a decent shot there. And now it's Masabuchi. Just gives the ball more into the centre of the court for Miyajima. Crashing to the ground goes Fuji. 52.4 seconds, all that remains. A handshake between Binek and Masabuchi. Masabuchi was fouled. Collar is on 4 personal fouls now. So he's approaching the danger mark. A missed opportunity there from Shingo Fuji. 3 out of 7 in this quarter with the free throws. No more luck with that one either. So into the last 50 seconds we go. Germany looking to start the final quarter with the lead. Not like that, but they've got the ball back. Opportunity again. Very close range for Dirk Koller, could hardly miss, and Germany are back in front, 37-36 with 30 seconds remaining. Miyajima thought the ref had actually called back the play there, but Miyajima's basket gives Japan the lead. 18 seconds left. This is Binek. Binek has a few to aim at. Haller wants the ball there and gets it. Yes, it is that tense. That's the Japanese coach, Yoshiaki Iwasa. And who leads at the end of the third quarter probably decided on these free throws from Haller. He's got two, he's missed the first one. This to tie it at 38 apiece. And Jan Haller does indeed tie the scores at 38 all with 10 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Ball goes to the ground. Binek manages to scramble it clear. There is the hooter for the end of the third quarter, and it's very much all to play for. Japan's quarter, but only just. They trailed the halfway point by 2. It's level pegging now at 38 apiece. At one stage, though, they had a 5-point advantage, Japan. That has been whittled away by the Germans. And we go into the fourth and final quarter of this Group B game with the scores tied at 38 apiece. So Germany, that is underway in the fourth and final period. Last 10 minutes of this Japan-Germany contest. And Germany take the lead through their number 8, Andre Binek. Ball from Haller, taken by Binek. He was just fouled. So he's got one free throw here, just balked in the back of the chair as he threw. Oh, now that might make a difference. That's a three-pointer for Germany. 2 for the basket, 1 for the free throw. Japan find themselves trailing by 3 now. Masabuchi for the Japanese side. Back to Kozai, he's going for the three-pointer and he gets it! 41 apiece. Well, he did that in the first quarter and he's done it in the fourth. Magnificent. Brings a smile to that lady's face. 41 plays 41. Haller. Now Binek. Kohler rather blocking the way, and it's a great shot that from Binek. Germany back in the lead. Just look at that. Technique, absolutely brilliant. That wasn't bad either. Neither of them touched the sides. Kozai and Binek shots. Germany leading then 43-41. Seen some marvellous athleticism actually throughout this wheelchair basketball competition. I think Haller has got to shoot hurriedly and shoot brilliantly. 45-41. Jan Haller. 2.0 classification player, but almost immediately Japan respond, and the margin is just 2. Fujimoto with that basket for the Japanese. Volk, a little bit of space there for Haller, lots of space in fact for Haller. Sets himself, shoots again. Superb stuff. Well, both sides in this fourth quarter are shooting at 100% from open play. 4 out of 4 for the Germans, 2 out of 2 for the Japanese. Fujimoto from distance. Well, that record has now been broken because Fujimoto missed that opportunity and Germany still lead by 4 points. Volk. Couldn't make it first time, couldn't make it second time, and it will be a Japanese restart. That's Haller leaning backwards. Never took his eye off the basket. And the ball sails through. Now Haller of Germany. Seven minutes to go, the decision goes Germany's way. And this match, ever so slightly, is just starting to tilt towards the Germans. 38 apiece at the end of the third quarter, but look at the scores now, 47 plays 43. Heimbach comes short to receive that pass from the restart. Heimbach is a 1.0 classification player. Means he doesn't have as much movement as some of the others. Binek 3.0, Haller a 2.0, and now Koller with another basket. Dirk Koller, the 4.0 classification player. That was a wonderful team move from the Germans. And it's starting to look ominous now for Japan. 6:34 on the clock. Kozai, one of the Japanese players, takes a tumble. Kozai carries on and gets a helping hand. Well, initially gets a helping hand from Volk anyway. That's a great team move, ending with Koller scoring that basket. 6 points the lead then. Just need a wheel change for the Japanese players, I think it is. Haller for Germany finds Volk. Back to Haller and then to Binek. This time a rare miss from Andre Binek. That was Japan with the restart. A little scrappy. We'll restart again on this near side. Fourth foul from Matthias Heimbach. It was an opportunity there that Ryo Fujimoto really needed to take. Trailing by 6 inside the last 6 minutes. Germany have it with Andre Binek again. Finds Haller in a little bit of space. Well, he didn't get that one, but the shooting generally has improved from the Germans. 63% they were shooting at. A few moments ago it was 75%. Went down to 56 after that miss, but 5 out of 9, but a few minutes ago, a couple of minutes ago, it was 5 out of 6, and they've really started to make Japan suffer a little bit here. And Japan, by contrast, their strike rate is dipping, and that's an audacious, lovely, long pass to Sebastian Volk. And there never looked any danger that he was about to miss. The half-century of points is up there for Germany. Now they lead by 8. 5 minutes remaining. It looks like Germany's match. It looks like 3 from 3 for the Germans, but just wait. Back come the Japanese with 2 points to reduce the arrears to 6. Volk finds Köhler. Another opportunity for the Germans. Not taken. Köhler has it again, and sooner rather than later it goes in. So 4.5 minutes to go. Again, the lead is 8 points for the Germans. I suspect it is going to be a long and hard road back for the Japanese, but they will be greatly aided by a basket like that from Tomomi Masabuchi. Kozai, who's played a really important part for the Japanese, is off court at the moment. It's Haller. Floats a pass out wide to that far side to Binek. Looking to create some space, and it's another German basket, this time to Matthias Heimbach. Japanese restart, 3:40 on the clock. 47 of Japan plays 55 of Germany. Germany, who've already beaten Great Britain, the host nation, after extra time by 77 points to 72. They also were 13-point winners over Colombia. This will seal a place in the quarterfinals. Third victory out of 3. 5 group games to go. Haller misses that one, and Japan now try to break away down the far side. Binek was there. More running repairs to the tyres of Ryo Fujimoto on this occasion. It's a Japan restart. Binek, who started the game and has played a big part in the game for the Germans. Japan need a couple of quick baskets, and Hiroaki Kozai misses that one, and Germany 2:40 on the clock. Binek just around and about the 3-point zone and gets the ball back there from Haller. Haller will try the shot again. He really is a remarkably consistent performer, is Jan Haller. And for a man who only takes up 2 of the 14 points that you're allowed in classification on court at any one time. Leaves you 12 points free for your other 4 players. I'm very, very impressed this afternoon with Jan Haller. And there's a good pass from Haller, and Germany are starting to look ominously good. There's another basket for Dirk Kohler. 59 plays 47. They're 12 in the lead, and Germany, that's an unassailable lead, surely. We've only a couple of minutes to go here in the basketball arena. Timeout called. Well, they won't be defeatist, the Japanese, but I'm pretty certain they know which way this is going to end. And it's not going to end well today for the Japanese. Trailing by 12, a couple of minutes to go, and there's no great mystery really to Germany's dominance in this 4th quarter. Look at their baskets in open play. Quarter 1, 33%, quarter 2, 32%. Quarter 3, 31%, so they're all about 1 in 3, but now 10 out of 17, 59% conversion rate in this 4th quarter. Remember, it was 38 apiece after the 3rd quarter, and now it is 59-47. So Japan have just managed the 9 points so far in this 4th quarter. Germany 21. So they're cruising away with it at the end. Another missed basket from the Japanese. Haller. Germany with 1:40 left on the clock. Binek finds Haller again. There's a foul in mid-court. Should be a restart from the side for the Germans, which Binek will take. Haller misses out Kohler and finds Binek. Binek, though, to the very tall Kohler, and that's another basket for Dirk Kohler. Well, there's another timeout, but this will be purely just to give everybody a little bit of respite. Kept a steady hand there, did Kohler. But this is Germany's game and no mistake. 14 points their lead now. And 61% their conversion rate in this final quarter. Japan's restart. Kozai with the 3-point attempt. Have to take chances, but with just over a minute to go, we're more or less playing out time here. It's going to be a German victory in the basketball arena. 76 seconds still remains. Germany have perhaps more points in the offing here. Sebastian Volk. Volk converts the second of those 2 free throws. Japanese restart. It's a little tough on Japan, the final scoreline in a way. It looks like a one-sided game, and it's been far from that, but Japan simply, well, they haven't performed particularly well in this fourth quarter. In fairness to Germany, who have another free throw here, they really have put their foot on the gas, so to speak. Sets the pattern from before, or follows the pattern from before, I should say. Missed with the first, convert the second, 63-47. It's a 16-point lead, and when you think it was 38 apiece at the end of the third quarter. We're into the final minute now. Let's work to this near side to Masabuchi. It's another miss, though, for the Japanese. Just hasn't been their day. They've played well for 3 quarters of this match. A mighty shuddering collision there. Binek just bangs his head on the floor of the court. 42.9 seconds still remaining. A 3-point attempt just off your screen. That 34 seconds is all that remains. Bounced off the rim of the basket and out of play on this near side. Not sure how much of that you saw. Germany starting to look a very good team now, having huffed and puffed a little through this third group game. Now can Japan at last get a basket? They have. 49 plays 63, 12.5 seconds remaining. Well, there's one or two somber faces there, but they surely know that the game is won here. Jan Haller, who's had an outstanding afternoon at the basketball arena. So we restart, 12 seconds on the clock. An immediate foul by the Japanese. Just hands the free throw once again to the German, Sebastian Magenheim. My apologies. Serkan Ismail. Converts the first free throw, not the second. Clock restarts into the last 10 seconds. The German number 5, Ishmael, tries again off the rim of the basket. Last second of the game. Long distance shot from Masabuchi, but the Japanese are beaten by 64 points to 49. That result, 3 out of 3 for Germany. That will be good enough to take them into the quarterfinals. Japan, though, 3 defeats. It was a strange old game. Japan led by 4 after the first quarter. They trailed by 2 after the second. It was all tied up after the third at 38 apiece. But look at that final quarter. That is what has won it for the Germans, 26-11. They have won that fourth and final quarter. So Germany march on. Brave performance from the Japanese, certainly up their game a little for 3/4 of it. But they couldn't, in the end, pip the Germans. Germany have won here at the basketball arena by 64 points to 49.
Da gebe ich Ihnen